Phil, you have got to stop reading your book and come with us.
They're selling all kinds of great stuff outside the museum, and you should see all the food vendors.
Well, I figured because you guys were gone for so long that you must have found the guy selling crepes.
Forget that crepe nonsense. There's a guy selling thin pancakes filled with chocolate.
Zootalure! So what do you think, guys? Should we head into the Louvre? This is what we came to France for. The Louvre is one of the world's largest and certainly most famous art galleries.
Yeah, let's roll.
All right, let's get moving. Toot sweet.
Instead of worrying about toot, sweets, or other candy, shouldn't you be worried about TT? You should have been here by now. Before we left Philly, you did remember to air mill him, didn't you?
The ticket ad said cheap flights. They can say that again. Woo!
You're right. He was supposed to beat us here and download information for our tour. But TT will be fine. I put this homing device on his mainframe before I packed him, and when I press it, he'll be able to track us to the very spot where we're standing.
Oh snap, I am in boku trouble.
So some of the greatest pieces of artwork are housed right here at the Louvre. Works like Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa, Madonna of the Rocks.
Hold up, WizKid. You aren't speaking my language. I don't know any of these paintings or sculptures, or whatever they are.
I'm with you, Franklin. I look at a lot of these pictures, and they're kind of boring, and I gotta be honest, I don't get some of them either.
Okay, I get it. Art can be complicated, and sometimes even I don't understand it all. But let's stop and think about how important art is. Who here likes to draw?
Yeah, I like to draw. Draw plays, yo. There's nothing more artistic than watching our linebackers knock the opposition to the canvas.
Like to draw? You painted me into a corner with that one. I love to draw. But before I do, I'll have to brush up my skills so I don't embarrass myself.
You're a joke late on that one. Anyways, Swoop, what about you? Well then, there you have it. We're all artists, and we appreciate art.
What? No. We said we like to draw. She's nuts, buddy. She may as well be missing an ear because she can't hear, and she thinks she's an artist.
Silly boy, you all are artists. And the fact that you like to draw means you appreciate art. You appreciate the creation of something unique that only you did. A one-of-a-kind, a masterpiece. And just like the paintings that fill this place, or every art museum in every city, they all have something that separates them from one another. So you may not necessarily like the paintings or the art that you see right here, right now, but you can appreciate what went into making them.
Not to sound corny, but you know, I appreciate paintings of real things like breathtaking sights or historical places.
That is corny. I mean cool. It's cool. I like depictions of amazing, famous places. Places we recognize the minute we see them.
Look, kids, Big Ben, Parliament.
I love the classic settings. You know, something from the old country.
This is getting ridiculous. I have covered more ground than Brian Westbrook. Where could they be? And where the heck am I?
Art comes in so many forms. Pretty much anything is considered art if imagination, passion, and expression is involved.
When I think of art, I think of sculpting. Like the statues you see in museums, in churches, in town squares and stuff.
Well, my favorite is the gentle strokes of a brush. Watching someone create a painting on a canvas is incredible, and it takes everything inside of them for it to come out perfect.
I hear you guys, but I like when artists create modern art. You know, metal sculptures and stuff. Working with that kind of material is pretty amazing, and it takes strength, and best of all, power tools.
That reminds me, my button must be stuck on my transmitter because I've pressed this thing like a million times and TT's nowhere to be found.
GPS tracking system. The GPS must stand for gonna pop someone when I figure out who's pressing that button.